You're rolling the ancestor of dice, hoping to cheat the spirits. Today, you're placing it all on a roll. Welcome to one of humanity's oldest vices, gambling. This isn't just play, it's risky business with real stakes. And just like that, the thrill of chance is born. It's 5,000 years ago, and you're holding a knucklebone, the ancient dice. You watch it spin, a mix of hope and dread in your gut. This isn't just chance. It's your moment to sway the universe. Crowds gather. Because, let's face it, betting is irresistible. Every roll feels like a peek into destiny's plans. The knucklebone clinks on the ground, and the crowd's pulse quickens. You watch breathless, hoping the spirits favor your roll today. Every flip is like asking the universe for a favor, with stakes. Quick thing before we go on. If you're enjoying this, like and subscribe to help us grow. Okay, back to it. Winning means food or firewood. The difference between feast and hunger. But lose? You'll hear about it around the fire for weeks. Gambling's not just a way to pass time. The stakes? Often food or tools. Sometimes you bet your entire future harvest. Don't lose your family's next meal over a bad roll. The thrill runs high, but so does the risk. Here's the wild part. Some of these bones are loaded, ancient cheats. You can't help but wonder if the ancients respected the hustle, or did they banish cheaters outright like ancient rule enforcers? Imagine finding a bone and realizing it's a cheater's tool. That ancient gamble? More than a game. It was life-risking thrill. You clutch a knucklebone die, its worn surface etched by use. In your tribe, this die doesn't just roll numbers. It whispers fate. It predicts the hunt, the harvest, and even the heart's desires. You believe these rolls tap into a world beyond sight or sound. Because in your chaotic world, any edge feels like a miracle. You roll the dice, feeling the weight in your hand. Once, these bones spoke for the gods. They now promise something else. Risk and excitement. You're caught in the thrill of chance and luck. The divine tool turned into a game of risk and reward. Fast forward to the dusty streets of ancient Mesopotamia. A group huddles over the royal game of eyes locked in focus. In this ancient game, strategy and luck clash like gladiators. They're betting grain or goats, life's currency on the line. It's as intense as today's poker tables, stakes high and hearts racing. It's 3,000 years ago in Egypt, and you're leaning over a Senet board. You throw knucklebones with a mix of hope and strategy. Every move feels like a divine nudge from the gods themselves. A crowd of stick-figure onlookers watches, eager to see the outcome. Senet's the game, but fortune and divine favor are the real stakes. Imagine, it's a sunny afternoon in ancient Greece, and your friend introduces you to a new thrill. These games, simplified versions of what your ancestors played, but with a twist. Instead of divination, rolling dice here is all about luck and guts. The Romans, never once to miss a party, embraced this thrill eagerly. For them, it's a game of chance, a test of fortune and bravado. Picture yourself clenching a smooth bone, craving a glimpse into fate. You feel a thrill shoot up your spine every time you take that risk. Think about it. Hunting meant danger, but also meant dinner. Rolling bones? It's like catching prey minus the claws and teeth. Brain loves risk. Win or lose, it's still your daily adventure fix. You toss a knucklebone and your heart thuds faster. You win, and your brain lights up like a bonfire. That warm glow? It's your brain's personal victory dance. Now, this isn't just chance. It's pure, feel-good chemistry. Every roll is a thrill ride, minus the dangers of the wild. Every roll of the dice is a tiny survival game. It's the thrill of the chase without needing a spear. Each gamble echoes the uncertainty of stalking prey. Success means the chance of a massive payday, food, or winnings. It's why your brain still loves the rush of risk. So, back to your dusty game of Astragalus dice in Mesopotamia. You feel a mix of hope and excitement with every roll. Those moments of tension? They're like heartbeats of adventure. Winning feels like you've tricked fate itself. Just for a second. That thrill? It's the same drive that fuels gamblers today. You glance around, the faces are a chorus of hope and disbelief. Each win is met with a cheer, each loss a groan to the sky. The air's thick with tension, your heart drums like a warbeat. You're not just rolling bones, you're dancing with fate. This ancient thrill is the real you, buried beneath soft modern life. You roll the die, smooth bone against calloused palm, a whispered promise of fortune. But the thrill of winning turns heavy when you lose it all, because sometimes That die seems to have a mind of its own. And ancient gamblers weren't always the wisest players in the game. But be warned, cheats have always been caught, eventually. From prehistoric bones to modern poker chips, gambling's core hasn't changed. Gambling is like a thread, tying past and present humans together. Your ancestor in that ancient cave loved the thrill, just like you. Risk-taking is wired into your brain. It's a primal urge. Even today, we gamble to feel alive just as they did. You peer intently at the knucklebone dice in your hand, ancient tools of chance. With a deep breath, you throw them, watching them tumble across the dirt. Each bounce on the ground echoes your heart's wild hopes and fears. Finally, they settle, showing you fortune's decision with symbols etched in bone. Will you feast or go hungry? That's luck, skill, and a little magic. Suddenly, you snap back to your living room, blinking away the dust of ancient floors. Your game night with friends suddenly feels like a time-honored ritual. Same thrill of chance, same eager anticipation, just without the dirt floor. You realize the stakes haven't changed much. It's all about the fun of risk. And that, my primal friend, is your ancient brain at the table. You hold the bone dice, feeling the weight of luck and chance. If you crave these time leaps every week, subscribe for more. Next, why eating spoiled food made you stronger. And if this pulled you into the ancient world, do one quick thing. Like and subscribe to help us grow. And tonight, chance might just decide your future. Stay primal.